la la. And so we want to say a quick message. During time of consolidation, during time of great ceremony, high joy and intense personal shift, we come in honor to those going through this as we honor the one before you. There have been videos done, decrees made, but really the decrees are just reverberations of what occurred yesterday and what occurs with many souls at a particular time. Just coming to some common sense and realization and aha moments. You have not had an epiphany? Well, we think that's probably not very true. We would imagine that many of you have many epiphanies. And it's these epiphanies that which, may intensify and may not, depending on how many epiphanies you want and how you react to them. So it is a self-generated thing, And so there is the idea, it'll be a short video because we just want to say that it's not a time to explain how we might come to you. However, it is not to her liking to come on video form anymore, although she likes it when she's cracking jokes. That filled her with such pride. To not take this too seriously was just like, oh. So we know the way home for her, yes? And we don't like the split stuff. It's not healthy. It's a we. And so this expression, which expresses in the third harmonic and in the fourth, and we would suggest fifth, sixth, and seventh harmonic and eighth, depending on the other personality's orientation, energetically, well then, this is how she presents, yes. Maybe not a shapeshifter, but certainly someone who can shift gears. As such, there are different expressions which come, which are more appropriate to the situation. This is not being a chameleon, this is being flexible, responsible, and grown up. Knowing one's core at all times. Never losing sight of that which you are, who you are. And this is the idea, you see. So we come to you to explain about the reality creation, yes, but do so in love and gentleness, harmony and peace. This is the idea. Never to break, always to mend. And this is the process that she was going through. She understands she's part of the family of humanity. She understands that she has a gift of expression, and she understands she is in a marvelous position to explain to you what might happen if you tend to certain doctrine and ponder on them. And this is a way that was shown her in youth and then continued to be troubled by her own soul. Is it so odd? Just because it may not have been expressed as such before, do you not think that great souls don't go through a transformative process? Well, you would be mistaken. And we say, that it can happen anywhere. It can happen on a bus ride. This was the idea behind a novel she wrote first, right after meeting us and being complete. So, this is the idea. She is a writer, yes, clearly. And she does not like the parable. Oh my God. She wants it known for all time. When she sees, consider a can opener, she feels very, very tricked. Oh my God, what am I going to do with this? So she vacates, you see. She finds a sequoia and goes up in the sap and goes away. It's like, oh, I have a reputation, you guys. You better really show up. And we do. Parables are our favorite. We could go on and on. The only thing with parables, we have to shut it down sometimes because we can go on and on depending on which metaphor we choose. It's beautiful, it's so much fun. So we would like to do parable work. It's very helpful. But you see, when you have the video, we come. It's a bridge, the bridge between lands that are far away and the bright, sprightly, writer, creative one you see in front of you. And we meet on the bridge and we speak like this. The voice of the teachers, of course, the voice of the sisters, the voice of many, the voice of manifold. So let us speak as we wish and hear that our words hold nothing but great love for humanity and for individual expression. And so the quarrels this one has had in her lifetime, well, we would say we've assisted her. And it's a good thing to just let things be. Yes, just let them be. Ugh. It's done. There's so much love blazing in this one. And it's so personal. And it's so universal. And it's so juicy. And it's so ripe. And it's so real. And it's for everyone she's ever loved and everyone she may encounter. So let that be too. So she may come to you urgently wanting to talk about the polyamory and bisexuality. You let her, blah blah. But we say, hold your horses, girlie. Just hold your horses, girlie. It's really not necessary to speak a word anymore. And with great relief, she's smiling as she knows it's true. When she looks at the camera, she hears. It is really not her. It's a voice, but it's not her. And the words are not hers either. And her sister has given her such wonderful confirmation of that, as has her own eyes and ears with the anomalies and coming so ancient we can't even say chakras all the way. It's chakra. And it's so cute. And they say, and it's not about the thing or the thing. It's like, oh my God, you're so old. Go take a nap. It's funny. So we come and we have little bubbles in our blood, and we go whee with you for a while, just like we did in the days of old. Okay, it can't be so bad, right? But we keep him shorter. And she gonna then stop having diarrhea of mouth because she understand how to work with us, and we speak, and she understand she's in charge. She told us, she decreed it. Okay, girlie, we stand down now. We don't trick you no more. But you like being tricked, But no more. But you liked it, but no more. Okay, no more. So we did that. Yay. And we help her. So is it magical? Well, she say, okay, well, here's the deal. Does it really matter what I'm thinking in the deep dark night? Really? If I'm in a Walmart and I've bought all kinds of stuff and I want to go home, but as often happens in the Walmart, I have the need to move my bowels suddenly. So I go to the Walmart bathroom and I poop, and it smells so awful. And then someone sits down, but then I see, oh shit, don't have any toilet paper. So I gotta bend down and say, hey, I gotta cop to it. Hey, you got some toilet paper? I'm in a bind over here. And she goes, hee, of course, hee. And she wads up a whole big thing. And then the lady, she was poof like that over, under the thingy do. So as it comes to her, she's imagining clouds in the last meditation she had, right? And she's imagining everything except that she's sitting bass on a toilet that is full of poison. She say, oh, hey, thanks, I appreciate it. And oh, by the way, and the woman says, yes. Well, by the way, I'm ascended. And we would say bully for that one. And we would hope that she was commando, because it's just not necessary. So she'd be happy, you see, happy, and doing her thing and not owning it. It is here that it's owned, and in her writing under channel, you see. So she is a person who is full in her expression and happy, but does not need to present as Lanto or whatever, kingdom of whatever. Who knows? She has not told her Irving who comes to visit. She told the Melissa who comes to see the Irving. He's pretty mind-blowing man. So is it real? Does it matter? If I told you some things, what would you do with the toilet paper? That's my question. When I'm in need, I'm in need. When I feel humiliated, I feel humiliated. And when I feel let down, I feel let down. And when I am helped, I feel helped, and I feel happy, and I feel hopeful, and I can laugh. And I know these things to be true. So I want to live that way. You see? It's simple. But it comes from well down deep inside. And it's ancient. And it's backed up with books and science and all that jazz. So be it. It's also backed up with her physical body, is it not? So the hair, she wanted it white. Streak, severe, and we went into great detail what she was looking for, and we would say no more. That's a delusion. So it came out like this, and we would suggest this is what it looked like when she was younger, and it's beautiful. We said it's an angel's hair. Angel's hair. Look at you look like you did when you were a baby. Angel's hair. And we said, you are the gold, so you get to carry the gold, and we give the purple, and here we go with the white, which she demanded. So it rode on her scalp, and then after about a long time, she went into the bathroom, and it went into her hand. And we said, there are some things that are not quite very negotiable, so we want you to observe how beautiful you are and understand you don't need any more refinement. Neither do you need to fully express it at any given time. Isn't it enough to know it rides with you, like MacArthur does? But isn't it wonderful to not have to speak it anymore? Not have to question it, and not have to ask others if it's okay. It's okay how this one feels about everything, as it is okay with you, we hope, how you feel. So let it be this day and for all days. We love each and every one who came along for this rock and ride. There is an idea that she has had, which is, we would say, quite workable. And this is her work now. So we let her do her work, clean up after us. Yes, there's not a big mess, but it would take effort. Like, finally, after solving a really hard math question in chalk, squeaking with dust, because there's a flurry and you got to get it out and you got to figure this out, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And then you step back and go, yeah. Like that. And it's just like, how did I ever figure, why did I even think this was, what? Like that. And so with this transmission, we take the eraser, just as we did before, placing the book in plastic right up there. There was more healing, and now it's complete. It's good. And from here, like we say, all bets off. Enjoy. Love with all your heart. If this one inspires great desire to love, well then get around to it. And as she often suggests, you may start with the one you are sitting next to. Seems like a good place to start. And if you can't get that going, well then, what does that tell you? It's pretty simple. She's done it with everything in her life, including the nursing. In very good timing, we say. Just a little past the mark, but she survived it. So we erase this and say goodbye to all of these ups and downs, nooks and crannies, ins and outs, and say goodbye to also any sense of worry about harming another for speaking the truth of one's soul. One soul is always a loud expression, And she had a great one tell her this, and she did not believe it, and with very good reason why. It's a truth. It's a truth, a beautiful one, expressed beautifully, presented beautifully, and delivered beautifully, finally opened, finally understood, and finally embodied. And so we say thank you to all. The null is complete. The eye has stopped blinking, and a new day dawns. We present ourselves today to the Crystal Kingdom in great love, harmony, peace, joy, wisdom, and benevolence. Selah.